This is me in Lyon. I moved to Lyon on a cloudy day of September 2022. I don't know what I was expecting from this new experience, but I had no doubt that I would enjoy my time there, even if it wasn't for long. I guess my hope was to find some peace with myself, live independently for some months in a place where no one knew me. And so here I was in a new country again, hoping to bring with me on the suitcase bag more than I brought in the first place, hoping to fit that extra space in my luggage full of good memories. As soon as I started to explore the city, I realized how beautiful it was. From the long narrow streets of Lyon to the majestic buildings on the other side of the Rhone, the long walks along the Saône, the confluence of both rivers in Presqu'île, and the hills protecting the city from above. Right at the top of the hill of Saint-Just is where I lived. A very quiet neighborhood with all houses and corner shops, and a funiculaire to take down to the center every time I wanted to romanticize my life. Something I really like about Lyon is the good balance between busy areas and green spaces throughout the city. From the busy streets of Presqu'île to chill areas in La Croix-Rousse or in the Parc de la Tête d'Or. And of course, my favorite spot to watch the sunset, Le Jardin des Curiosités, in my opinion the best panoramic views of the city. Another lovely thing about Lyon is its outdoor markets, antiques, objects and postcards to collect, vinyls, second-hand books, and fresh produce, all converged in cute markets along the Saône. I was also very lucky because my friends came visit me while I was living in Lyon. We had so much fun and explored the city throughout, eating delicious French bakery and bagels as well. I even saw some new places I hadn't been to. The most surprising one was finding a zoo in the middle of the Parc de la Tête d'Or. Probably though, the best discovery of the trip was L'Épicerie, which would become our favorite restaurant in Lyon because of its amazing soup à l'oignon and amazing desserts. I even attempted to do my own version at home. Yes. And I met lovely people as well, with whom I went on trips and had fun nights eating galettes. On those days, I did not have the energy to go out. I did do some activities at home with my flatmates. We made some crepes, we made raclette, and we celebrated each other's birthdays. I celebrated my 22nd birthday in Lyon. It was a lovely sunny day and enjoyed my time strolling around and making lasagna. I obviously went out for dinner as well with my friends and ate soup à l'oignon, which was as delicious as always. During the 4 months I lived in Lyon, I had the chance to visit many other places around the country. My first stop was Annecy, and although we didn't have very good weather this day, something tells me I have to go back one day to experience the magic of this place more calmly. Oh, and we also had great fondue. Then we went to Marseille. If I'm being completely honest, Marseille wasn't my favorite city, but having the chance to get some sun at the beach and even swim in the sea in October was definitely worth it. The next trip was to Grenoble. Grenoble was a fun visit because of the views from the funiculaire and the long walk down. The colored houses and the market were also very charming. Then we got a week off uni, and I decided to do my first solo trip backpacking around the Sud de la France. It was probably the best decision I made. I had so many cool experiences there, and I learned so much that I'll probably do a separate video just on this trip. I visited Nîmes, Montpellier, Aix-en-Provence, and Nice. When winter came, I went with my friends to Chamonix. Chamonix was beautiful with the snowed mountains surrounding the town. Definitely a very special place. And my last solo trip was to Geneva, Switzerland. I was in awe this whole trip and loved the city so much. The city was beautiful, the colors of the trees were out of this world, and the Christmas market was the best one I have ever seen. Back in Lyon, I had the chance to experience La Fête des Lumières, the Lights Festival of Lyon that takes place annually. This was a very fun weekend and we were very impressed by how insane the lights were all around the city. Christmas markets also started and I became a bit too obsessed with them. Soon before I left, we got a snow day, which was super exciting, and I remember it very vividly. All in all, my experience in Lyon taught me many things. It taught me to enjoy my own company much more than ever before. I learned to do things by myself and have fun by doing them. Not only going on solo trips, but going to the cinema alone or going on long walks around the city. It taught me about other cultures, not only the French, but many others as well. But most importantly, it reminded me that usually we only need ourselves to take a step in the direction we want to go. Merci pour ça, Lyon.